it's Geeta. I just couldn't wait to share this video with you. I know I just got out of the shower. I'm not outside. It's not looking naturey or anything. But I have been super inspired today to do this even more, to launch these videos on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. In the last few months since I started on this journey, and with plans to walk the Appalachian Trail and do a thru hike. I joined some groups on Facebook that are dedicated to that. 4,000, 7,000 people strong, people who have hiked the Appalachian Trail, people who have succeeded, some that didn't make it all the way, some who plan to do it. A great little community helping each other out. What I found out is that these communities have a lot of people that I might not normally hang out with. So there isn't as much inclusivity and diversity as I would like to see. And in the one group, the largest group, last week, there were some things that were pointed out to try to make it a little more inclusive, that in regards to people of color. And it wasn't received very well. And I chose to leave that group. I joined another very similar group with 4,000 people. And today, even, I come across a post where somebody was asking if anybody had had near-death experiences while through hiking the Appalachian Trail. And one man made a sexual joke about sexual assault and masturbation. Okay. I said and commented back that I didn't think that was very funny as a woman who is already concerned about this as an issue, solo hiking, solo backpacking, solo camping, solo traveling the world, that this was a real issue for me. And I said it very kindly. But there were a lot of people, men, white men, who dismissed my comment and said it was just a joke. You know, get over it. Appalachian Trail is, tough. Life is tough. And I felt very dismissed and unheard. And luckily, a few women also spoke up. I had a lot of women like my post. And one or two other women then spoke up. And there was still some backlash. I did eventually end up with that man choosing to delete that post. And not so much apologize, but say he was willing to grow. But what I have found is that women who are doing these things, and especially on the AT, are still at a super minority. And I feel like I want to get out there and get on social media and inspire other women to do the same or to do something similar, because there isn't a lot of that out there. If you go to YouTube and you look up Appalachian thru hikes, you look up gear videos, it's mostly men. And the few women that are on there seem to be like under 30. So I'm going to try to represent, 44, I'm not that old, but, representation-wise, I don't see a lot of that. I don't see myself out there. I don't see other folks represented, and I would like to advocate for them. So I've really been inspired even more to get out there and make these videos and make these posts so that places like the Appalachian Trail can be a safe space for all people, for women, for people of color, for different abilities. And I hope I can contribute to that a little bit, like I hopefully did today. So, you think nature and you think that, maybe it's a place to escape some of these things, and at some times it is. But you know what? I just bought a GPS locator beacon because I knew I was going to be starting to go on a lot of hikes on my own. Some longer in Shenandoah, or very, very rarely traveled hikes around my area, because I wanted that safety. And I don't know if I would have done that if I was a man. So, there we go. Thanks for listening. I will be shouting out once a month on my Facebook page and Instagram for people to share women and those underrepresented communities, to post their links to their Facebook and social media so we can follow them and lift them up. So that's going to be my second act of contribution, along with speaking up today and also joining a diversity and inclusive hiking Facebook today. So thanks all. This is a journey of all sorts, and thank you for coming with me. Happy trails.